Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper here in the Pipe Rest, and today I am smoking my Peterson Killarney 221 billiard. In that I am smoking some Molto Dolce, believe it or not. This is a time of year, a lot of guys will tell you that, you know, cold weather hits and you'll like Englishes more, but I tend to be a little bit opposite of that, especially around Christmas time. I like, you know, Boswell's Christmas cookie and Molto Dolce every once in a while. Molto Dolce is wonderful, but not a normal smoke for me. It's a bit too much sometimes. But yeah, today I figured I kind of roasted my taste buds today with some chips and salsa. So it was like I needed something, you know, sweet to offset that. So Molto Dolce it is. Also am drinking some honey chai turmeric tea. Would really like a beer or a bourbon or something, but I am on call as we speak for the medical examiner's office, so gotta, not that I drink a lot, but you don't want alcohol in your breath when you're dealing with somebody who just lost a loved one. So. But anyway, purpose of this video is kind of a fun video. I did a thing. I built a thing. So most of you know that I forge, and really enjoy it, especially this time of year when it cools off. Although not so much as it cooled off yesterday, which it was down around 13 degrees. I think our high was supposed to be 18. It turned out to be 15 degrees yesterday. So I don't like forging in that because it's hard to stay warm, believe it or not. But anything much above 20, you're doing pretty good. Just gets you warm in the summertime, but either way, I told you guys in one video about those stake flippers I made out of railroad spikes, and they turned out pretty good. But the problem is, I have to beat on those stupid things for a half hour to 45 minutes to get them to draw them out as much as I want to draw them out. And that can take its toll on your shoulder and your wrist especially. Or sorry, your wrist and your elbow especially. My shoulder doesn't seem to bother me too much. So I started looking some things up. And power hammers are, I don't do this full time, but power hammers, they start off about 3,000. And it's like, no, it's a hobby for me. It's not a, excuse me, it's not a money maker. I'll make some money at it, but not a lot of profit, if that makes sense. So I was looking some stuff up, and the other thing I like is, I like stuff that doesn't require power. Right now if the power goes out, I can still forge. I can still smoke my pipe. But anyway, so I found what's called a treadle hammer, and you can build them your own. You can build a lot of stuff on your own, but this seemed to be something in my wheelhouse, something that I could handle. So I literally built this thing mostly by scrap from my farm. But basically, I'll show you some video here, but basically it's a sledgehammer. Excuse me, it's a sledgehammer that you put on a hinge and have an anvil of some type. In this case, it's a railroad rail. And when you step on a lever, this sledgehammer comes down. So I found this 10-pound sledge from the local scrap or junkyard we've got here, and I think I paid $5 for that. It's 10 pounds. It's just a head. Went out and bought a handle for it for like 15 bucks. A lot of the other metal that is in it, is all stuff I had around here. The wood for the base for the anvil I had here. I had some chain here that I used. I needed some springs, so I probably have about 80 bucks wrapped up in it. that wasn't stuff that I had here around the property. So, but I got it going, and it works wonderfully. And it doesn't look like it when you watch it, and I'll show that to you here in a minute, but it doesn't look like it when you watch it, but it does draw out the steel a lot faster than I can do it by hand. So here, let me show you here. So that's how it works. Now you can't tell by that video that, you know, that it's really drawing out fast, and it's not drawing out fast, but it's drawing out about twice as fast as I can do it by hand. So, not to mention the fact that it's saving my wrist and my elbow. So that works. So yeah, I built a thing. I was pretty excited about that. That'll help me along when I'm drawing out that heavier stuff. Now, I should have brought my my little icicles I made. I'll put a picture of it here, picture of them here. So I make some of those. That put some ribbon on those, and you know, you can hang it from a tree or from garland or whatever. And they're just fun to make. A little 1/4-inch round rod that you square up, taper off one end, and then twist in certain ways. And it seems to work pretty good. It's fun. But I'm sure enjoying it, you guys. It's fun to do. I'd love to do some videos where, like when I built the treadle hammer, show you the how-to or the build video. But I'm just, one, there's a million of them out there already, and two, it's like sometimes it takes away from the fun of actually doing it, right? I don't mind filming stuff from here and there, or now and then I should say. But sometimes you just got to be in your own world, and that's what forging is about for me. You know, with a pipe, I would much rather smoke a pipe with somebody and talk to somebody, and like we're doing now. When it comes to forging, now I'm not saying that I would never want to do it with anybody, but I will tell you that it's such a piece for me to go out there and swing that hammer and be focusing on the steel so much that everything else goes away. You don't even think about the other stuff, and that to me is just truly a wonderful mindset to be in. So anyway, that's what I got for you guys, and just thought I'd share that kind of fun little machine, and I'm sure I'll get a lot of good use out of it. So guys, I hope you're all doing well. Until next time, you take care.